we all have times when we need help. We all have people that we reach out to. And Catholic Charities is here when people are often at their lowest. We are blessed to have many different ministries that can help people in a variety of ways. I think it really shows the importance of community and of unity, and knowing that none of us are here alone. So I have a letter here from my client Daphne that I'd like to share. I'm working on finally being a success story instead of living life on the streets. I love what I do for a living, and with your help, I'm finally proud of myself for once in my life. I'm happier than I've ever been, and I owe it all to you, Seeds for Success, and St. Anthony's. Living life happy, Daphne. When Daphne first came to Catholic Charities, she came through to live at the St. Anthony Family Shelter. So it was her and her infant daughter who came in. So she came in as a single mom, didn't have a job at the time, didn't, of course, have a place to live. And so she was starting at square one in a lot of places. Everybody worked together to help her find a place for her and her daughter to live, helped her connect to an employer. And then also a really important aspect of Seeds for Success is not just working on the practical parts of it, but really encouraging people and building those, well, the soft skills that it takes to be employed, but building up the person. So Daphne, today, I love working with her. She's grown so much. I definitely see a big change in her and the hope that she has for where she's going. That makes all the difference as a person, being able to have hope and to see that, you know, what she's doing is making a difference in her life and for her daughter.
This is an excellent way to help make ends meet. The people are not judgmental and they are very kind. The volunteers are always respectful, kind, and ready to welcome everyone.
I am so grateful for what you are doing for my mother-in-law. It is healing her mental health so much. Thank you.
So when I first met Brad, him and his wife came into our office looking for services, and we'd found out that they were clearly going to be evicted within the next several days, and they were certainly had a desire to see, hey, could Catholic Charities help us with our situation? They have an adult disabled child, and they have two teenage daughters, and they had only a few days before they were going to be out. And so it's really difficult to put a family like that into a hotel situation, especially when you have an adult child that has special needs and special requests. And so we knew we were going to have to think outside the box. And one of the first things that came to mind was, let me reach across town over to St. Anthony Family Shelter and see if they have any openings there, because we know that would be at least a temporary fix for us to kind of figure out what we're doing. We've had a great strides with them. You know, they are now housed in their own home here in Wichita, and they are doing very, very well. With the veterans we serve, the greatest need for them usually is ongoing support, and a lot of times they need other support, which within the agency, we have a lot of veterans that are victims of domestic violence. We have veterans that still don't have or can't get enough food as they want. We connect those folks to all of our other programs, or programs like with adult day services, and they have family members, and we try to get them referred to and connected within the agency. I'm truly doing God's work, and that's really the thing that I appreciate the most about what I do is enjoy, simply because I know that what I'm doing makes a difference in people's lives, and I don't have to wonder. I mean, I can see it.
Your organization improves our daughter's quality of life tremendously, and we are thankful for all that you do. We never worry about her being in your care when we used to worry about her all the time.
This was the best place and the most caring people.
I am very happy to have had a good experience. Thank you everyone for their time and effort.
So when I first met Mary, she was incredibly sad, profoundly sad. Oftentimes when individuals come into shelter, it is difficult to trust. It's difficult to establish that relationship with them. She had been in an abusive relationship for a couple years and had attempted to flee that relationship. The abuser had held her against her will and had caused significant physical injuries. She was able to escape and went to the hospital. At that point, police had gotten involved and we were connected with Mary. When a survivor comes into shelter, they oftentimes maybe have what they're wearing. The abuser might have taken all their possessions or destroyed them, or they can't safely obtain them. Part of why donors and volunteers are so important is that we can work to replace some of those things. Catholic Charities has a lot of ministries, and that is very, very important for the long-term success. We can't do it all on our own here at Harbor House. And so when we do have somebody come into shelter, we have to think about the right now and then the long term. And so what is really beneficial is we have a food pantry. We can refer them out to the food pantry. We have Canna counseling in which that they can receive their long-term mental health services, but certainly we couldn't do it alone.
I hope the families take advantage of the services they offer, realizing the staff is only looking out for their best interests and always doing what's best for their families.
Thank you for always seeing and believing the best in me. My heart is filled with gratitude for you and your organization's input.
Many ministries, one mission. That tagline perfectly describes the work of Catholic Charities. In all of our ministries, we are grounded in Catholic social teachings, especially the ones that include life and dignity of the person, and a special option for the poor and vulnerable. At Catholic Charities Wichita, we focus on three main areas: hunger and homelessness, domestic violence, and enrichment services. And all of our work is made possible because of the generous gifts of our donors and our volunteer support. Thank you for blessing and enriching the lives of others by helping Catholic Charities share God's love by caring for all people.
Thank you for all the support and help you give to single mothers in the community.
Thank you for all your help, and thank God for Catholic Charities.